Hey sports fans, welcome back to the Fool's Show. Of course, I'm Foolish Phil. Just doing a little recap of Michigan's 85-66 win over Northwestern. And if you didn't see this game, let me just give you a few things. Michigan started off a little slow. They had 3 turnovers in the first 2 minutes, but then they turned it on. I mean, honestly, they were down 6-0, and at under 16 it was 8-7 Northwestern. And from there, Michigan just was on fire. Definitely, you got to point out Franz Wagner, man. Just listen to the stat line. 14 points. He had, 10 in the first half, so they didn't really need him to score much in the second half. But 14 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 5 blocks. And coming into the whole season, he had 6 blocks. And tonight, he had 5 blocks. He was just everywhere. He was definitely the team MVP of this game. Just outstanding, and his confidence, even he missed his first 2 3-pointers, but they were just in and outs, both of them in and outs, and he took the third one with confidence, just drained it. Now, we got to speak a little bit about Northwestern. They were playing a lot of doubling on Dickinson and forcing him to dish the ball out, and that really limited Dickinson. He only had 4 points in the first half, but Michigan had their snipers going. Chaundee Brown, Brooks, Smith, Livers, Wagner, all of them were hitting threes in the first half. I think they were 9 of 16 in the first half. It was just draining them. It was just outstanding, and it was just so much fun. In fact, Michigan ended the first half on a 9-0 run, all 3-pointers, and it really should have been 12-0. But the refs called a travel on Mike Smith right before he drained another 3. Anyways, speaking of refs, I don't understand what on earth they called on Brown there when he had the dunk. They called him for a second-degree technical, which was a free throw. I'm like, what's he supposed to do? Just let go of the rim and fall on his back or something? He's running full speed. He dunks the ball, and he's just supposed to let go. What's he supposed to do? The refs are just really weird. They were giving no love to Livers all night. He would just go down, dribble, get fouled. The ball goes out of bounds. Northwestern ball. He comes back down, plays defense. He gets called for a foul. It's like they just don't like Livers tonight. I don't know. Hopefully that's not a season-long trend. Anyways, they go to the second half. Man, what an adjustment by Howard. Sets up Dickinson. Boom, 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 boom. Michigan scored 20 points in the first, 6 minutes of the half. Finally, Northwestern had to call timeout. And Dickinson, he only had 4 points in the first half. He had 11 points in the first, 4 minutes of the second half. Just boom, boom, boom. They were just getting him the ball, and he was just using his size and his speed and just dominating the inside. So what an awesome adjustment by Howard and Michigan to use that height to exploit his size. And Michigan just took off from there. By the under 8 minutes, under 12 minutes, it was a 16-point game, or 26-point game. Under 8 minutes, it was a 29-point game. That's, I think, the biggest the lead reached. And just awesome offense. It is so much fun to watch. I love watching this team. They are passing the ball around so well. On 32 field goals, Michigan had 22 assists. That's great. And, you had a couple at the end of the game where, you have your scrubs in. They had a couple turnovers. So really, Michigan kind of took the last 4 minutes off of the game, which is good. You got to get Zeb Jackson. You got to get Jace Howard. You got to get Nunez some playing time because, you're one injury away from them being a big-time contributor on your team, just like Austin Davis going down, so you have Brandon Johns having to step in. Speaking of Johns, he had another strong outing. 5 points. I think he had 3 offensive rebounds. I just love seeing his energy. I know he's a little sloppy out there at times. He gets called for really weak fouls. He's got to get a little bit better on his screens and so on, but it's good. Getting points off the bench. Chaundee Brown had 14 points. I think he had 10 in the first half, too. Man, love his energy. I know I say it every video, but man, I love his energy. I love how he just attacks the defensive side of the floor. Love him. Overall, Michigan, how can you complain about a 19-point win? Really, it easily could have been 30 to 35 points if they would have kept the starters in, but that is what it is. Talk about a step. Each game, Michigan has kind of taken another level up in competition difficulty. This is the first time they played a ranked team, Northwestern. The TV broadcast brought it out. Michigan was just all over the Northwestern offense, just not letting them run their sets, not letting them slip their screens very much. Really good scouting, really good job adjusting to the Northwestern team. And now they have a couple days off, and then they're playing, I think it's Minnesota, who just blew out Ohio State tonight, too. So I think it's Minnesota on Wednesday. That's a late game, I think, at 8:30, so I don't know if I'll be able to do a video after that. I wake up early to work, but we'll see. Hey, just let me know what you guys think. Just an outstanding game. Wagner's definitely the star of the game. That stat line was super impressive. The team was playing outstanding all night. Love it. It was so much fun. Let me know your comments. Let me know any other ideas you have. Michigan's is playing great. Love to see it. Put them in the comment section. Also, I appreciate all the new subscribers. I'll try to, always ask for those, but I appreciate those who just subscribe. Really helps me, makes me think that this is worth doing. It's lots of fun, but getting new subscribers helps as well. Until I see you guys next time, go Blue!